I interned at Levi's, which is in San Francisco. The process of applying was pretty simple. It was kind of a shock when I got an email back. I got contacted by a recruiter. I had like 2 chats with the recruiter where she kind of just like got to know me. Very introductory stuff like, what are you studying? What are you passionate about? Like, can you intern this summer? Like, what's your availability? All that stuff. And then I got an interview with the team that I was applying for. At Levi's, the operations cluster, I guess, is separated into design, product development, merch, and then our product operations sort of helps streamline all of those other processes. So the team does a lot of systems management and project management, which is not at all really what I study in PD, but they hired me because I like had the experience in PD and because I was kind of knowledgeable in a lot of those different areas. During the internship, my day-to-day was kind of just supporting the team. I sat in on a lot of meetings, and my main task was like researching AI and like meeting with people in different departments across the company about like ways that they could potentially implement AI in their functions. So it was mainly research focused. And then my other project was like a role documentation project. The class is really instrumental in getting your materials prepared to like actually apply for an internship. So we work on resumes, we work on cover letters, we do like interview prep. We do a lot of activities that are like identifying what your strengths are and then figuring out like how do you pitch yourself when you're like in an interview or like in a cover letter. How do you word the things that you're good at like succinctly so that a company is enticed by that? One of the biggest lessons I learned was the importance of speaking up, making sure that people hear you. As an intern, the person in the room with the least experience or like the youngest person in the room, it's pretty easy to just like naturally sit in the corner and like not really speak up or like just take notes and like not really say what's on your mind. But at Levi's, people loved having interns on their teams, and they loved it when like interns would sit in on meetings because they think that interns bring a really fresh perspective. They like to hear what we're learning about in school. They like to hear what we're passionate about, and so they would encourage us to speak up. My biggest advice would be find a little bit of balance in like personal life and professional life. It's so much easier said than done. It's a huge change of pace to be like working 40 hours a week, maybe more at the internship compared to like doing school. It's just a different environment. The internship is as much about professional growth as it is personal growth. I think PD really fulfills like what it takes to be like a modern fashion designer or like what it takes to be like in the industry today. It's so technically involved. Like we learned so many things in PD that are like very in demand.